I really enjoy the prior session with Dr. Greenleaf. I totally like her explanation about toxic positivity and positivity. So, what is that I want to talk to you about today? I designed a little program that the name is Find Your Inner Heat. Find Your Inner Heat for me is like getting in touch with your personal power. So I'm going to dissect a little bit this. Uh, it is I. It is in my belief that um, there is my belief that you can live an extraordinary life. So if you have the choice into living an extraordinary life or living the life you're living now, then find out the way how to get there. So to me, in my life, it's all about my personal power. I like to live in a beautiful state. And for that, I learned how to create good emotions to be able to um, um, deal with the events and the situations in my life in the best way. So my program, which is Find Your Inner Heat, it has a few steps. I'm going to share with you guys later how you can get into my Instagram account. And there is a link there. It's a free PDF that you can download. And if you want to do the exercise, I totally recommend it. The exercises is 3 steps exercise. First is all about self-knowledge. Get to know yourself. Get to uh, search inside yourself on who are you right now? Where are you at in your life, in all the areas of your life? Where are you physically, in your relationships, financially, in your career? And by getting to know where are you right now, you get to be able to design the person that you want to be, which is to create an avatar. The second steps is once you know where you are and all the areas of your life, that's going to allow you to see there are certain areas in your life where you are going to feel much better or happy with than other areas. So let's say, for example, um, I am very happy with my financial areas as well as my physical area. And there are certain rituals that I do every day in order to be where I am in those areas today. Might not be so happy about the area with my relationship, my intimate relationships. So by using the same techniques or rituals that I do in the areas where I am happy with, I can make the other areas better. Um, for that, once you get to know all that and where you are, what are the things that needs to be improved, what are the things you're happy with, then you get to apply some actions in those areas. And by taking simple actions and designing, creating new habits in your life, you get to your outcome, which is the person that you want to become. Um, I live that way for the last 2 years. I am a business owner also, and I decide to devote myself at this point in my life. I'm 58 years old to helping people in order to live a better quality of life. This is what I do. Am I happy all the time? Yes, I'm happy all the time. But it's not, and it's what I like the speaker that we had before. It's not a fake happiness. It's happiness is something that you work on and you create in your life. For that, I created some rituals. There are things that I do in my life every day. And every morning when I get up, I do my rituals. I have my hour of power, which is when I take care of my body and also take care of my mind. And with that, I go on the day. And then at the end of the day, when I get ready to go to bed, I do my inventory of how the day was and what are the things that need to be improved. So it is a great journey. This is something that it will empower you. And the fact that we are totally in charge of designing the way that we live in, for me, finding that out and having that little discovery, it was incredible. I believe that we have this body, and the body is the servant of the brain, and your brain is your servant. So we are the ones that, by creating thoughts, by being aware of what our thoughts are, by being in charge of and knowing what are the thoughts that we bring into our minds, we can create the emotions. And the emotions that we create are going to dictate our body how to put action to it. So I think we are the result, our lives is the result of the actions that we have taken during our lives. So this is a very easy, I'm going to share with you guys my I'm going to share, this is my Instagram account. And my Instagram, on my bio, you can see a link where I have this program. This program is in English and in Spanish. It's a simple 3 pages PDF when I'm going to show it to you now. You can download that if you want to fill it out, do the exercise. I offer a free coaching consultation with this, if you want to talk about this and if you want to dissect that, and me to help you and what actions you have to take in order to start your journey to an extraordinary life. So the PDF looks like this. It's a 3-page PDF, and it's called, this is in English, Find Your Inner Heat, the Path to Your Personal Power. And it's very simple. And with that, it has another 2 pages. So if you are interested to do this exercise, I'd love to help you. Reach out to me. You can reach out to me by private message me on Instagram. And I think with that, I wanted to share something that actually I loved, and I read out of a book, which is a book by James Allen, and it's How the Men Think It. And this is what it says. Man is made or unmade by himself. In the harmony of thought, he forges the weapons by which he destroys himself. He also fashions the tools with which he built for himself heavenly mansions of joy and strength and peace. By the right choice and true application of thought, men ascend to the divine perfection. By the abuse and wrong application of thought, he descends below the level of the beast. Between these 2 extremes are all the grades of character. The man is their maker and master. And I totally believe that. I think we are the masters of ourselves, and we are the ones that can design how do we want to live. I have helped many people with this. I see the improvements. I see the improvements in my life, and also I see the improvement in so many of my clients, how you can live a better life, face your difficulties, like difficult events, with a different perspective. So when you get a difficult moment in your life, you have the choice to pick up the meaning that you're going to give to this. And based on that, you are going to create an emotion. there is not a bad emotion. There are emotions, there are difficult emotions that actually are the ones that are calling to us for a different action. So, with that, I'm going to close it. Hope I get to talk to some of you. If you have any questions, please, I'm here to answer.
Thanks, Rosani, for the wonderful presentation today. It was really a dedicated and motivated session.
Thank
So,
you,
here is
Melissa.
a question from our audience. So, how do you awaken your inner fire?
Can you repeat that, please?
How do you control and awaken your inner fire?
I don't understand you what you say. How did
How do you control your inner fire?
I find my inner heart? Oh, well,
Yes.
it's an exercise. How do you find your inner heart? You have to really search your soul and be honest who you are. So, it's like a personal inventory. So, um, you just make the questions on, who are you right now, which in my, when I started this, I was a total different person. I was a business person. I was totally devoted to make money, to succeed in that area. And I then realized that all my family relationships were neglected. Even my physical was not taken care. So by doing an inventory of myself on what I was at that moment, it made me realize that I needed to pick up some other areas of my life that were left behind because I was so devoted to my company. I still own the company and the company is working as well, but today my life is different because I realized that I wanted to be a different person. I wanted to be healthy because I have 3 grandkids. I wanted to be part of my grandkids' life. I wanted to be more available to my daughter to help her with the children. I wanted to have more time for my friends. So I changed my lifestyle without neglecting my finances and my business, which they were very important at that time. All the other areas they pick up and they become important as well. So by me doing that, I gain self confidence and I find my strength. I mean, there is no one thing today. I don't think there is one thing that is impossible. uh, there is always a way. Whenever you want something, you have to find a way because there is always a way and it's always possible. So, this is the way I live now, and I'm totally relaxed. I do not feel like I don't have less time because I'm doing it all. I actually have time to do this, which I never would have found that time before in my life. So, I become more proactive. I feel good with myself. I feel good with everybody else. My business is doing great. My coaching business is doing great as well. So, that's how I find my inner heat, by being honest with myself, by forgiving myself for the things that I was not doing right at the moment, because that's important, forgiving yourself and say, okay, I did like this to now, but from now on I'm going to do things differently. So I took action in all different areas of my life, and yeah, I sleep great, I feel great, and I feel like I'm in charge of my personal power. I love to give that to other people.
Thank you so much, Lozana, for answering the question. Thank you so
You're
much
very
for
welcome.
joining us at today's event and sharing your valuable information with the audience. So yes, if you want to reach you can Rosanna, you can check out her Instagram or in any social networking sites. Thank you so much for joining this event. So let's move on to the another speaker. So before moving on to the another speaker, let's take a 20 minutes of coffee break and we'll get back. Thank you.
Thank you.